This day in history, it was on April 17, 1970, that the crippled Apollo spacecraft returned safely to Earth. The 3 astronauts aboard survived an explosion in space and the collapse of all onboard systems. Only ingenious flying got them home from the moon.
It's the day most women dream about, but when it arrives, the planning and preparation can almost stifle the joy. Of course, we are talking about the wedding day. In just a few moments, we'll be joined by an Emmy Award-winning makeup artist and famous runway hair designer right here in the studio. They'll give us first-hand advice to limit the stress and keep the brides blushing. But first, Joelle Gargiulo takes us behind the scenes of a bridal fashion show, a world some of us rarely ever see.
Bare seats in a vacant venue, rapidly filled by fashion editors and bridal buyers, all waiting to be dazzled by the 6 different lines of the Priscilla of Boston bridal group. It takes much work to get the models and dresses runway ready. A team of seasoned hairstylists and makeup artists help the designers deliver their creations from the drawing board to the catwalk.
We've heard so much from designers. They're telling us this year it's not just about the long dress, it's also about the short dress. Women are changing after the reception into a cocktail dress.
Mark Brower designs for the Vineyard collection and is anxious to see if the audience will share his enthusiasm regarding his latest creations.
I'm most excited about the fact that we've expanded the size of our collection because it's doing so well, and I'm really excited about all the new shapes, all the new proportions, and the variety, and at least 4 new short styles.
Charlie Montgomery, head hairstylist for the fashion show, has the ultimate task of sculpting the locks to complement the wedding gowns.
Being creative to me is the most incredible thing because I get to image each line according to the style of the dress. I work very close with the designers. We work hand in hand. I look at their sketches. I look at how they lay out their dresses. Beforehand, we create the image and the style of how we want the dresses to be and how the hair enhances the dresses to show the full look.
From the ostentatious shoes to the extraordinary hair, the countless bridesmaids' dresses, and of course, the jaw-dropping wedding gowns, the designers are hoping their 2010 collection will be an instant sensation with brides throughout the world.
And with me here now, we have Charlie Montgomery, the head hairstylist at the 2010 Priscilla of Boston runway show that I was able to attend. And we also have Roberto Casey, who was the head makeup artist at the show. So they're both going to recreate some looks that I got to see on the runway, but we're going to start with the hair. So Roberto, we will actually catch up with you in a little bit.
Okay.
And I believe you're doing makeup on
2 models.
2 models? Models or girls?
Girls.
Ah, okay, great, all right. So we'll see you later. Okay, take care, bye-bye. So what I want to see first, I know that you did hair on Sarai, who's here with us today. I want to see one of the more outrageous looks. Did you do that on her?
I certainly did.
Okay, let's bring her out. Sarai?
Hey, Sarai.
Okay, so now tell me a little bit about this. I did see this on the runway.
You know, I wanted to give it more editorial edge, and how I did this is I sectioned off this top section. And as you see, I put 3 ponytails, teased this up high, put a little back combing in the front, put the ponytails down the back, wrap them down, and put a swirl in it to kind of go through the whole thing and make it like more of an editorial look.
So Charlie was nice enough to recreate one of the looks on one of our members of the studio here. So we're going to bring out Stephanie right now and check out this new look. Stephanie, come on. Hi.
Hi, Stephanie. Now this look is my vintage look that it's very simplistic, it's got a very clean line to it, and it's very more, like I said, more red carpet looking. And if you'll turn around, you can see the back of it. Now she has highlights on the ends of her hair, and it really enhanced the whole look of this hairstyle.
Now, I saw this look exactly like this on the runway, and she looks just like the models did. But what I need to ask you is, I know her, and I know she does not have this much hair. How did you create this look? How did you make this possible?
Well, this is an interesting piece because I use this little piece here. It's called a donut. It's got a rubber band around the middle of it. And I take, with a clean line, I have the ponytail. I make a ponytail to the far side of the head. And I put this through the ponytail and then pin it to the base of the hair. And then I take and work the hair around the bun. I call this my donut.
Now, is this something that we would see today's bride wear?
Oh, certainly. You know, a French chignon is a beautiful thing, and it's a very common hairstyle that young ladies wear. This takes it and kicks it up a notch and puts a whole different feeling to it. So when you do have a beautiful gown, or you do have a gorgeous hair accessories of some sort, whether it's a tiara, whether it's a blush, whether it's a veil, then it will enhance the look of the hair accessory.
Okay, Stephanie, thank you so much for joining us. Your hair looks great.
Thank you.
We're going to bring Sarai back out. We're going to take her hair out from the lovely style, Charlie, that you did before, and we're going to recreate another look. Okay, and Charlie, with you, you brought Sheree, who works with you at Saks?
Yes.
Is that correct? Oh, that's so nice of you to come today.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Pleasure
much.
being here.
We really, really appreciate the help. I love all of the looks. Is there any advice that you would give to brides on their wedding day?
Well, one thing I will tell you, do not let your hair be an afterthought. Plan this out with a hairdresser and make sure that you feel comfortable the day of your wedding.
Now, you know what, Charlie? Show us what you're going to be doing on her hair, and
Well,
Sheree is here to help you.
This is the effortless chignon. This is the one that gets
Chignon?
the chignon.
Okay.
The effortless chignon. And to do this particular look,
Okay, well, this looks absolutely beautiful now, and this is the hairstyle that we did for the Vineyard collection.
Yes.
And this is it, right?
yes, ma'am.
Oh my God, this is absolutely gorgeous. Charlie, we have to go to commercial, but thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you'll come back.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, and we're going to bring out Roberto right after this. Welcome back, and now we're joined with us in the studio, Roberto Casey, who I believe is two-time New York Emmy Award-winning makeup artist?
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you so much. So we're going from the runway to the studio, and you've already created a look on Sarai. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Absolutely. It's more of a light, almost like a beach day wedding, although with a sense of glamour. So I gave her a little bit more polish in the skin, but a very soft as far as colors go. And Sarai's getting married. She's going to want glam. She's going to want a little bit more in your face, hot, you know, really polished, very couture.
What I want to know is, are there any rules that you can let our viewers, that you can let brides-to-be out there know when it comes to makeup for the wedding day?
Hire a makeup artist that you are really comfortable with. Open your mouth.
Did you create all the looks for the show?
I create the looks with the designers. We work together. They give me their inspirations, and then I give them my feedback, and together we come up with hopefully something really amazing.
This is absolutely great. Now, Roberto, you're also doing a look on Stephanie after the break?
I am.
Is that right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so we are actually running out of time. So when we come back, we'll have Stephanie, and Roberto's going to do a more daytime feel with her. So Roberto, tell me, what have you done here?
Well, what we've done is I really love how little her eyelids are, and I really wanted to bring out her eyes. I know a lot of people would choose to bring out the lips, but she has these big, beautiful, huge eyes, and I really wanted to put all the attention there. I took black, actually, and I put black all over the lid, and then took a plum and just did a lot of plum inside the crease, which turned into like a silvery blue.
It's absolutely beautiful, and it doesn't really look like you're wearing a full face of makeup.
Right.
Okay, and now, what made you do that? Was it her personality? How did you know that?
It was, you know, she's got this, you know, whole island thing, like the tan skin, you know, she's got the whole, like, you know, Brazilian skin look. So what I wanted to do for her was give her, like, a lot of pop of color, because she's very colorful. She doesn't even sit still. And, but really keep the skin very natural and even and laid back, and that's kind of why we did what we did.
All right, so that's it for today's program. Thanks for joining us. I'm Nuha Abu-Jaber.
And I'm Eric Rimbert. Have a great day, and we'll see you here again tomorrow for another edition of New York Film Academy NBC News.